Hi, Dave Honda here. I'm your child's math teacher. My email's right there. Today, I'd like to talk about Powerschool grades. All right, so in a nutshell, what I'm using Powerschool is strictly grades only, and also as a way to update you on work. But the two are somewhat separate, somewhat combined. So I thought I'd put this video together to kind of explain what I'm going to be doing. All right, so here we go. So first off, see if I can get this to work here. Oh, maybe not. All right. My face is in the way. Sorry. All right, so take a look. And this is a snapshot I took from Powerschool. And what we've got here is a few grades and then a category that's or an assignment called Chapter 1 work. Essentially, what you're going to see is going to be work that is quote unquote graded. But then my syllabus, if you guys remember it from that first week, is that their grades are solely based on what they understand, which is tests and quizzes. So work, in my opinion, doesn't always show understanding because it's practice. You know, kids are going to get questions right, kids are going to get questions wrong. It's their opportunity to start to learn the material. It won't be until later when they've asked questions, gotten help, that they can then show their true understanding on a quiz or on a test. So let me explain. Right now, all I've got in Powerschool is some grades. I have one assignment here called Chapter 1 work, and there are two assignments in there, which I'm counting for 20 points each. Okay, so right now, their grade is based on their work. And you can see here, 35 out of 40, 20 out of 40, 40 out of 40. And I grade this solely on, how can I put this? Completeness and effort. So what I do is every time they turn in an assignment, I quickly scan it and see how much did they do? Did they complete the assignment? And how much effort did they put in? Did they actually show their work? Are they showing their steps and showing their thinking? And so each day, pretty much homework's done on a daily basis. We turn those in, I check them off, and then every couple of days, I update this score. And so temporarily, this is their grade. All right, let me move myself again here. But then the categories. You'll notice here, I've got several categories. At the top, tests, then quizzes, and then current work, temporarily graded, and then past work, not graded. So here's the idea. I ran into some issues last year when we made this shift to standards-based grading, that one of the key ideas was that a student's grade should totally and completely reflect their understanding of something. And so we were given a directive that things that did not lend itself to showing that understanding should somehow be taken to be excluded. So for example, if I have a student who missed an assignment, but can still show understanding of those concepts, shouldn't be penalized for it. And so one of the things we tried to get rid of was to get rid of work out of the grades. Problem was with that, some students couldn't find reasons to do the work. Then if that grade wasn't a part of it, then why do the work? And so I saw a quite sizable drop off in homework and assignments being turned in. So this year, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So here's what's going to happen. I'll give you this upcoming 2 weeks as an example. The kids are going to come in, and next week they're going to take their first Chapter 1 quiz. And so that'll be the green category. That quiz will show how much they understood. But up until that point, they've been doing work, practice for it, lessons and things that will be on that quiz. That will get filed under current work, which again is going to be a temporary grade. So what I'm going to try this year is right now they're doing work, and all that is going to get filed under this red category, current work. But then next week, Tuesday for some classes, Wednesday for others, they will take the quiz where all that hard work is going to pay off. The moment those quiz scores go into the grades, I'm going to shove all that work they did down into that gray category down at the bottom called past work, where it says there it is not graded. And so basically the idea will be that the understanding they show on the Chapter 1 quiz will replace the work they've been doing in Chapter 1. Okay, so up until that quiz, you can keep track of how hard they're working in class. Are they getting their homework turned in? Are they, living up to their responsibilities in class and outside of class? Are they getting their homework done? And then hopefully by the time they hit that quiz, that hard work will reflect in that quiz score, which will then replace that work. All right. So again, in a nutshell, work they do will get temporarily graded and go into the red category. Then the moment they take the upcoming quiz or maybe an upcoming test, that score will replace that work, and the current work will then get shoved down into the past work category where it won't factor into the grades at all. So in the end, their grades will be solely based on understanding. But in between tests and quizzes, their hard work, their effort will factor in so that you can see it. They have a reason for doing it other than just the fact that, they should be doing it to learn, but you have a way to keep track of things and just stay on top of them so that they're staying on top of their responsibilities. I hope this helps. I'm going to be doing a series of these kind of rough videos, so forgive me if it's not as smooth as it could be, but I figure this way you guys can get the information you need and maybe even have it like in the background so you don't have to read a 500-word email. You can just kind of pop this video on, maybe even play it in the background while you're doing the dishes or something, and I can keep you guys informed this way. All right, I hope this helps. And again, please expect more videos as I complete them. All right, thank you.